Hello, good morning. You're my first number one crowd, and we're just going to hang fire for the second crowd to join me. I do get a small notification online here. So we'll just give it a moment. I hope you're all doing very well on this beautiful, for me, Saturday. Okay, here we go. We've got everybody with us. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And hello. I forgot where I was for a moment then. Hello from New Zealand. That's where I am on our final day of the week's practice together, which is day 5 of Spring Forest Qigong live every day with me, Paula Robinson, teacher, trainer, and practice group leader. So thank you so much for all your comments, your questions, your emails. I have been so fortunate to connect with so many wonderful people this week. And I look forward to more connections, comments, and questions today. So please fire them away. Go for it. In addition to working with clients on a one-on-one basis, in person and online around the world, I also have a weekly Qigong practice group that you can join live if you wish, or receive the recording, but email me directly for that information. And I have a level 1 certification classes coming up February, March. The first one is next weekend, along with a Qi talk that will be out on the 11th of February for you guys. It's the 12th of February for me, hence the confusion for me the other day, because I'm already in Saturday now, whereas most of you live will be in Friday. You're on Friday morning. I'm well into Saturday morning. So just some confusion. What? It doesn't matter. Next weekend, Qi talk and level 1 classes. So check out Spring Forest Qigong's website for those, or email me direct, paularobinson9@gmail.com, and it's on the screen for you there too. So today is the water element, kidney system, and the color is blue. Emotion is balanced. The emotions of the system are fear and gratitude, which balance each other. Fear presents itself in many different ways, so much so we often don't really label it or see it as fear. Take each day of this week that we've done together. Anger, day 1, fear-based. Hatred, day 2, fear-based. As is anxiety, day 3, and grief on day 4. Fear, amongst many other things, it leads to wanting control. So control can be like a small control in your own life to feel safe in that structure, or that very dominating control of self or others. Other aspects of this system are guilt, will to live, ability to meet challenges, procrastination, but also courage, wisdom, enthusiasm. We seek balance. All emotions are good, all of them. I mean, without fear, we could and probably would make all sorts of crazy decisions, like not considering that those decisions just might be dangerous. Take stepping out into the road, for example. It's the fear that creates our caution to check that it's safe to do it. And that's a good thing. It's a balance between not living enough and living too recklessly. Remember day 1? I mentioned that we're meant to grow, we're meant to learn, and we're meant to evolve. Well, too much fear can inhibit that growth, and it can prevent us from having the life experiences needed to gain that wisdom. Fear also weakens the immune system, as do other emotions discussed this week. And the active, that fight or flight state that we can be in is completely fear-based and affects every other system too. Yes, it has its place, but what happens when we get into that fight or flight crazy system feeling is the stomach stops digesting, the heart rate increases, the breath changes, etc. A lot of changes occur in the body. And if you've ever stepped out into the road without looking, or experienced a sudden sort of shock or jolt, you'll be very familiar with how the body responds, and so quickly. So fear is a very basic instinctual reaction to protection, but really, really not good at all when we choose to stay in it. When the danger is past, we choose to keep reliving it, restoking the fire, so much so that we deplete this water element to the degree it can no longer put the fire out. All 5 elements are interdependent on each other. All affect each other. Remember, good, better, best? Best is to do all 5 movements if you can. Better and good are to do what you can, but do something, ideally daily. The kidney system holds our reserves of qi, our life force, and we need to keep those reserves topped up. As we do our practice together today, bear this in mind. What you think you are, you are. What you think you can, you can. So let's put ourselves in that position of being grateful because we can. And let it be who we are. Let's go practice. To be standing, sitting, or lying down. That's the great thing about this practice that Master Lin has designed. Standing is best if you can. But whether you are stood, lay down, or sitting, please just have your feet hip shoulder width apart, or deliberately intend your feet a hip shoulder width apart. So any movements you're not able to do physically, intend that you energetically are still doing them. Knees are soft, elbows are holding the body out, fingers are apart, shoulders relaxed. You're probably already bouncing now. It's a wonderful move. Use the knees to bounce. And relax. Just check out the muscles around the legs and around your hips and thighs. Relax those muscles and just let the knees bounce the body. Sometimes I find myself bouncing quickly, sometimes a little bit slower. I don't try to control it. I let it happen. I'm breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth to aid the expelling of excess qi. I have my chin tucked back to align my neck and my spine. My spine is nice and open. I'm going to raise my hands above my head. And I'm not controlling the hands. I'm not wiggling them about like I'm at some rugby match here at the back. I'm just allowing my hands to flow with the bounce of my knees. This isn't about muscle control. Just observe the body. Enjoy the bounce. Start to bring those hands down, but keep those knees going. Hands away from the body as we turn left and we swing right. Still bouncing on the knees, dislodging and moving any excess energy that may be trapped or becoming trapped in the spine, the neck, the head. And bringing this to an easy and slow stop. Again, give yourself that moment just to feel into the body, that firing up of qi, the activating of qi. As we tap under the cheeks, use the middle fingers or the knuckle of the thumb, tap on the cheekbone directly under the eye pupil. Let's help just cleanse and clear the stomach system. Tap at the beginning of the eyebrows. Cleanse and stimulating the bladder system. Taking one hand, either hand, in a cup shape. So we're not slapping, we're cupping the top of the head, the Bei Hui point. Quite a firm cup. If you have a headache, please still do this, but just a little bit more gentle with yourself. Cup the base of the head. You can hold the forehead if you wish, just to be extra secure there with the firm cupping of the base of the head, massaging the C7. So this protrusion at the top of the spine, base of the neck, you just knead it like a loaf of bread. I was really good kneading of that flesh and muscle around the C7. Releasing and unplugging any blockages in this head, neck and shoulders. Clapping our hands next. Activate the heart energy. Inside the elbows, start with the left arm out, right hand cupped, and we're going to cup the left elbow with the right hand. And swapping over to the right side, doing the same. Armpits, we're going back over to the left, so raise the arm, cup the armpit, not underneath it, right on the armpit. And again, if you have limitations, you might only have one arm, I don't know, just intend that you're going to do this energetically still. Over to the right. Same thing on the right arm. We're going to tap the tailbone, so hand in a soft fist, using the flat side of the thumb and the index finger to tap that tailbone across here, or you can cup. Always have the body slightly forward when you're doing this. Tapping the knees. So tuck the thumb into your index fingers very just softly. Use the knuckles of the thumb to tap. So did I say tapping the knees? These are my hips. I'm having brain fade now, I think, after a week of early mornings. So excuse me, just go with me. You know what I'm doing. Tap your hips. Let's cup our knees. Cup the tops of the knees. Cup the sides of the left knee. Sides of the right knee. And cup the backs of the knees on those creases there. And again, if you can't reach, go for the intention. Bringing yourself back up into a beautiful standing posture. Observe your feet, the feeling of your feet on the ground. The knees are soft, the hips are relaxed. Is your spine nice and straight? It's held straight, but it's not rigid. The chin's tucked back, my arms are out, my fingers are apart. Connect the tongue now, the very tip of the tongue, just to the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth. Breathe in and out through the nose now for the 5-element moves. Connecting to the heart space by just thinking about your heart. Go say hi to it. Take some energy there. Give it a cuddle. Just think about the heart with a smile. I am in the universe. The universe is in my body. The universe and I, we combine together. Call in your master's energy, whether that be Lao Tzu or Jesus or Buddha or Master Lin or something, another energy form that you have a connection with. Instantly it's here. Ask that energy shares with you its own energy to enhance your ability to heal yourself. Give gratitude for that exchange and that gift. See the light in your lower dantian expand from the tiny white bright pill it is now into this beautiful larger ball of soft white light. Again, just for a moment, feel into that torso. Observe it. Don't be worried if, oh, I don't feel anything. Where should I be feeling it? What should it? Out of the head. Jump out. Get a parachute on, down to the heart. The heart has no judgment, no criticism, no expectation. Just simply observe that feeling of the energy of your own vitality in your torso. As we begin to move, the 5 elements, bringing the hands together in front of the chest in a prayer position. Set the intention that your energetic breath, when you inhale, it comes in through every part of your skin. And you go to my lower dantian. And when I exhale, it shoots out from my lower dantian out to the ends of the universe, carrying with it any pain, imbalance, excess energy that no longer serves me. So whatever you focused on for this practice to heal, you let that go with gratitude, always with gratitude. The excess energy isn't bad. It's simply extra energy that you're feeling as a symptom in the body. So we give it the gracefulness of the gratitude for helping us notice an imbalance. And we let it go. Again, this move is dictated by the speed of the breath. So as your inhale, next one begins, allow yourself to drop the torso forward from the hips, just a little, and then drop the head slightly. Wait for the exhale, then raise the torso using the hips, so you're not using your back or shoulders or head. When the spine is straight, you then bring the chin back to align the neck. So the move is forward on the inhale with the body and the torso. Then you drop the head a little. Exhale brings that torso straight. The spine is beautifully open. And then the chin tucks back. On your inhales, in your mind's eye, give gratitude to anything, absolutely anything that comes to mind. You can say, I am grateful for, you can say thank you to something. If you struggle and end up in your head and, oh gosh, I don't know what to thank right now, just say thank you. Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. Allow your exhale to be one of peace. And your inhale, one of gratitude. You link in specifically to things that you are so grateful for yourself. You might be grateful that the temperature has increased significantly for you if you're in a cold climate. You might be grateful for the ability to just jump in your car or get on some transport today and go to where you wish to go. You might be grateful for your nose. Use your focus of gratitude to invite the frequency of gratitude, to start to feel gratitude and fill up this reservoir of life force energy. So I'm going to leave you now for a few moments in your own space of gratitude. you find yourself wondering what to say next, you can say, I don't know, pick on items in your room that you're in now and go through all those items from the ceiling to the carpet, the flooring, the ornaments, whatever it may be. I figure that you're grateful to have them. You've chosen them. Or you can be grateful to your body parts. This is a wonderful opportunity to give thanks to parts of yourself that work so consistently for you day in and day out. Just to acknowledge those. Even your eyelashes, they're there for a reason. I have no idea why, but I've just had a thought of, I'm grateful that I can whistle. I actually can whistle. And you would think, what on earth are you giving thanks for that? But it came to mind. I see thoughts that come to my mind as that energy knocking on the door and saying, hey, Paula, can you be grateful for me, please? I'm not going to refuse it. I'm going to say, of course, I can be grateful to you too. So this is what I mean by saying, be grateful for anything that comes to your mind. You can end up having quite a bit of fun. And adding a smile and some happiness to any of these moves helps just uplift and increase the intensity of that healing energy. Enjoying what you do. Giving yourself another inhale and another exhale. Another opportunity to be grateful. On completion of the exhale, remain in the position with your hands in front of the chest. How about just give a whole big thank you to the whole of your body and your energy. And even a thank you to the awareness that you don't have to be doing this move throughout the day to stoke up and refill this reservoir. You can be grateful for all sorts of things as you go through your day. The warmth of the sun as you feel it on your skin. Hey, thank you. The handle of the door as you open it. Hey, thank you. The smile of a loved one. Thank you. Your Qigong doesn't start and end with your practice. It becomes your life in the most amazing, incredible way. Bring that light in your lower dantian now, allow it to spin. And as it spins faster, it becomes smaller and brighter. So now full. Until it becomes the size of that small energy pill, this condensed, beautiful light that you again tuck deep behind your navel, there for whenever you need it. Distributing the chi, so we rub our hands together. Interlace the fingers just to catch all these other acupuncture meridian points in the hands. Massage the face using the index and middle fingers. Start at the side of the nose, up to the forehead, connects with all four fingertips and down to the chin, and jump off back to the nose again. So it's a massage. You're actually massaging this beautiful heart shape on your face. And you know this one's good for wrinkles as well. Just to by the by there. Beautiful. Going to comb the head, so fingertips, comb from the front to the back. So the fingertips are touching the scalp, and you can just move around and move over, but front to back, comb head. Now we're going to pat the head, so cup the head. So cup both hands and begin again at the front, go to the back. Next is massage ears. So when you're ready, just take the thumb and the index finger, grab the tops of both ears and massage down. Use this flat side of that index finger to massage the front of the ear. And you know that flippy flop bit, that little cartilage piece, isn't it, in the middle? Massage all of it. Get to the lobe, give it a pinch or a pull. That really likes just that extra burst there on the liver energy. But the ear, you're massaging all the organs. Cup the base of the head. Again, either hand. Outstretch the left arm. We're going to cup from the shoulder to the wrist. On the inside, turn around on the outside, back on the inside. And it's a cup because we want the vibration. Always end on the outer side and jump over to the right arm. And the same. Start on the inner side, shoulder to wrist, and turn on the outer side. Now both hands cupped. Cup the chest from around the collarbone area, down the chest and the torso. I'm going to move to the sides. So the left arm would raise to allow access to the armpit and down the sides here to around the base of the rib cage. Again, if you're with limitations, restrictions, go with it mentally, energetically, in your mind. Raising up the right arm. Same on the right side. Let's give these kidneys some care. We're going to massage the kidneys. Well, we're going to cup them, so you can cup the kidneys. If you really can't reach at all around the back, you can do the front here. Intention, remember? Energy. You can cup the front and intend it's for the kidneys. If you can reach, just reach where you can, don't strain. Turn the hands around, so you're going to use the backs of the hands to massage around the kidneys. Hands back again, so use the palms and send some beautiful light as you massage with the palms of the hands. Giving them a lot of thanks and a lot of gratitude. Let's cup our tailbone again. So tapping the tailbone or cupping. The tailbone's right down here. We're not up on the hip bones, we're down here. Bent forward slightly. Let's tap those hips again. So thumb tucked in and you tap in the indent behind the bone on the hips. Massaging the stomach. So I'm going to interlace my fingers, start on the top I do, and I go to the left and I massage around in circles. Stomach loves it. Sending light from the palm into the torso. And cupping our knees, cup the tops. Cup the left side, or sides of the left. Sides of the right, backs of the knees on the crease, bringing your body up straight and up on the balls of the feet. If you're sat down, you can still do this and drop the heels down. Not if you're on concrete, not if you're pregnant, and not if you have a bad back. Otherwise, do this. Very good. Again, vibration. And that concludes our practice of Qigong this week. I am so, so grateful that I've been able to share my time with you. And I'm so, so grateful that you could share yours with me. So before I go, a hint and tip for the kidneys. Please use a couple of these as the cupping of the kidneys and the massaging and the tapping of the tailbone. Those two are really great for your life force energy and your kidney energy. Another one that Mastalin showed recently, I think on his post on Facebook, is the kick. So I'm just going to move the screen slightly. I do this, I have some fun with this. But the kick is, oh, what have I done? You get your And you can, again, sitting down. So I'm stood up and you just kick one leg and kick the other. Kick, 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 kick. Yeah, I started to do with this. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but good, better, best. I'm off around the house like this and I'm gone. And I just disappear down the corridor. And I go back and I'm kick. And it's actually quite a good feeling. You can do it sitting down. You can do it lying down. But go around, just don't kick the cat, right? Poor cat. Make sure nothing's in your way when you're doing that. It's time for me to say thank you and goodbye and hand you over now to Joanne Brown, who will take over the practice sessions with you next week. Now, Joanne lives in Alabama on a small farm with many animals where she enjoys cutting grass on her trusty ride-on mower. And she also loves to practice and teach Qigong. I'm sure you're going to have a fabulous week again next week. Have a fabulous weekend. And thank you from my heart to yours. Thank you.